Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today is my 5th combaticons review, and it will be on this fine fellow, the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class, Onslaught. And here he is in his alt mode, which is, to be honest, I don't really know what this actually is. This is like completely made up. But my guess is that they tried to emulate the flatbed missile truck that Onslaught is known to transform into. So I guess this is basically that. Like, you can tell this is the front. This is where I guess the drivers would be. This is like the missiles. These are like the main gun batteries, and this is like the rest of the vehicle. So yeah, I get what they're going for, but it's kind of weird. Like I said, not entirely impressed by this vehicle mode because it just... we'll give it this. It resembles more of a flatbed missile truck, of a flatbed artillery truck, more than a fire truck, honestly. And I'll explain that later, why I mentioned fire truck. But yeah, so this is Onslaught in his vehicle mode. And as you can see, these are removable. These are just some guns. Nice detailed little guns that you can just plug here on the side to complete the effect of the artillery. So, nothing really else much to say about this very interesting vehicle mode, but let's get on with the transformation. So first, what's the first thing? Oh, you come in here, lift this up, separate that, then bring these down, rotate, bring them down. Oh, that's right. Before that, you have to bring up these wings. Bring these up. Bring this up for clearance. Then bring these down. Aim up because he gets pretty tall. It's Voyager class. Combiner Wars Voyager. Bring down. There we go. Unplug there. Bring down what are his arms. Then this part. Fold in. There'll be a click. Fold in and a click. There. Now we get to the, well, you have his twin barrels behind him. Then you come here. How was this? There we go. Lift that up a bit. Come in here and separate. Then rotate. Whoa, what was that? Said rotate. Oh, there we go. Lift that up. And then you sort of take this out and sort of, it's kind of weird, you have to accordion it up. Fold out the foot, and come back here, fold out the heel, pull out and up, forward, foot, heel, and now for the awesome head reveal. This down, fold it down, and pull out the very, very nicely molded head. That is Onslaught. That is an Onslaught head if I've ever seen one. Look at G1 pictures of the character, and that is definitely Onslaught. And here we have him in his really nice looking robot mode. Yep, like I said, nice. Oh, he's standing. Okay, his very nice looking robot mode. And that's all I can really say because he does have weak knees, and that's more or less because of the way these are designed. It's kind of weird because you have this joint here, but then you have another joint up here. Now, I've been doing a lot of Combiner Wars transforming, and I'm surprised they didn't do this kind of like they do with the like with the jets. Like one example would be the aerial bots. Why didn't they just like design this like that, where it would sort of clip into place and hold it? Because this just feels like there should be something here to click it into place to keep it from sliding down. Like I said, design-wise, I think as a look, this actually looks fantastic. I think this looks just like Onslaught, and it's an overall cool design. However, because of his weak knees, standing him, or posing him, is a bit weird. It's a bit problematic to pose him. Now, there's probably a way to fix the looseness of the knees. I haven't found that out or really bothered since I usually have this team in his combined mode. But yeah, that's like the biggest problem I have with Onslaught is that he has really weak knees. But other than that, if that wasn't there, everything else is pretty much great on the figure. He's got a wide range of posability. Arms that far, head can swivel and move a little bit forward. Head can swivel. Rotation there. Pretty good elbow. Technically, he's got a double elbow. He's got this one here and then one there. So yeah, wide range of movements. Can do. They're on heavy ratchets, but he can do a really, really nice kick. Rotation there, and has weird knees. Said I would have preferred a different way of making the knees. They are a bit problematic to get used to. So yeah, and for his weapons, you just come back here, and for weapons, you just unplug these, and just have him hold the guns. So he's got his twin cannons here as well as handheld weapons. And I actually really like how overall the design of these hands are. Even though, yes, it's pretty much the front of the vehicle. And you can't see the fingers in his vehicle mode, but really nicely designed. And there you go. There we have him in his, with his twin guns. And yeah, it's a nice robot mode. And if these legs weren't designed in this weird way, if they would have fixed the legs, the figure would be a whole lot better. But because of his weak knees, I have to knock off some points. Peg this back in. I have to knock off some points for that. So that's pretty much it for the robot mode. It looks nice. The articulation is there. But if the knees were done if they did a better job of the knees, like if they did it a different way, like similar to how the aerial bots, the actual jets, the Combiner Wars jets, would transform their legs, like basically if it had a part back here to sort of close it and clip it into place, then this would be a non-issue. But as is, yeah, the legs or the knees are something you have to get used to. But yeah, overall, it's potentially a fantastic figure. It would be it's a pretty good figure had not for the weak knees. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's get on to his, like all Combiner Wars Voyagers, his Combiner chest mode. Yeah. Hoorah. So let's do it. Just to simplify it, I'm gonna take off the guns and just put them off to the side. Oh, I'm gonna show no. Okay, so to get him into his combiner mode, first fold down the head, and then you fold this up, and then make sure that this clips there. Then same thing with this one, clips there, except this one also has this point here. So there, to there. Bring this thing down like so. Bring this piece up and out like that. And then for the legs, well, not yet. Flip this up for clearance, and then we'll work on the legs. Flip up, flip up, flip up, flip up. You can kind of see the port of it. So turn it sideways, and just have him be like he's transforming back into his vehicle mode. So there, and then also it's like some other more transformative form. There are some pegs here that you slide into here, if you can see it. It's on oh no, it's only on one side, so make sure it slides there. So there. Okay, now for this part, you have to rotate this, bring this down, and it would peg into place. It sort of clips into place here. Come up. There, it has a clip into place. Then, well, not yet. Well, I won't do the head reveal yet. Put these back. Bring this thing, fold it down, right there. And then for the head reveal, doo-doo. There is the combiner head. And then this you just fold back. And here we have his combiner chest mode. And I like it. It's really neat. It's not that, well, first off, that's a really, really cool looking head sculpt. Not gonna lie, this looks just like the actual combiner. This is really, really nice. And does swivel left and right, look and moves up like that. Really cool head. Really nice chest, skirt, legs, well proportioned. This is a very, very nice combiner chest. I would consider this my, I would say like the third best of the combiner chests. I'll explain third. Originally I was going to put him in second place, but he does have a couple flaws, which we'll get to in the full combiner review, where I can show off the flaws. But I'll just say it now, he has pretty much the same flaw that a previous combiner chest that I did before. He has a similar flaw. And no, it's not as bad as like what I consider the worst combiner chest. Not that bad. It's compared to another one. And yeah, and you just get these things and just plug them back in here. And then you just lift this up. Lift up for clearance. So yeah. Kind of weird. It normally lets me do that. Hold on. Well, pretty much, like I said, when I get the look done, there we go. That's how I do it. Plug it in there. And there we go. That is the complete combiner chest. So, yeah. So, really neat, really nice chest mode. So, hold on. See if I can get him to, not stand, but sit. Oh, wait, well, not yet. I'll have him be, right there. On his side, right there. So, yeah. Overall, Onslaught here is a pretty good figure. Pretty good. Not my favorite of the combaticons. That honor I think goes to a Swindle, since I overall thought he was good in all aspects of the combiner wariness. But Onslaught is pretty cool. Nice design, really nice combiner chest mode. And just yeah, the transformation was actually it was pretty neat. It was a pretty interesting transformation, especially into his chest mode. Not too complicated, but not too simple either. It's still fairly involved enough. And yeah, overall, it's a pretty good figure. I think Onslaught by himself is a pretty decent figure. But like I said, if it wasn't for the weak knees, I would consider him a much better figure. And this chest mode, I would also consider it bigger had it not had one flaw that I will mention when I do the whole combiner review. Like the whole, when I do the Gestalt review. So, I can actually stand him up, kind of. Alright, so, might as well get to the facts. So, facts. Onslaught here has technically has no actual repaints or retools, technically. What Onslaught is that he himself is a repaint / pretty extensive retool of the Combiner Wars Voyager Hotspot, and then Hotspot was then slightly retooled into the Voyager Pyra Magna from the same line. So we have a weird thing where Bruticus gave away the name there. So yeah, this is the combiner chest for Bruticus. I usually try to do that for when I do the whole combiner, but yeah, for this chest mode is unique, is pretty much exclusive to Bruticus and to Onslaught, since he technically doesn't have a repaint or retool. I'll get into that when I do the combiner of what I mean, for those who knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that's it. Overall, it's a pretty decent figure. And honestly, it's when I got Onslaught, I actually got Onslaught before getting the rest of the team. When I got him, I ended up liking him so much that I had to go get the other members of the Combaticons. And I was able to get them before they all vanished. Before they all pretty much became sold out and unavailable to find in stores. So I lucked out when I got the Combaticons. So yeah, overall it's a solid figure. Weak knees, one flaw in the combiner chest, but yeah. Overall it's a pretty nice figure. I consider him worth having. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Onslaught. This has been my 5th Combaticons review. And if I can get him to stand up. There we go. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.